5 mini PCs for gaming and streaming. Most are compromises. One of them is almost unfairly good for the price. Stick around. Pick the wrong mini PC and you are paying full price for stuttering streams and dropped frames. We dug into specs, owner reports, and real-world gaming feedback to narrow 5 machines worth your money, judged on GPU horsepower, RAM headroom, thermal throttling, and price to performance. Prices run from budget to almost unfair value. Our number one genuinely surprised us. If comparisons like this help, a subscribe keeps them coming. Coming in at number 5, the GMK TE-CM7 Ultra at $599.99. 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM and a Ryzen 7 Pro 685. OU is a serious spec sheet for a mini gaming and streaming box. Real-world benefit: smoother multitasking, less stuttering midstream. The honest catch is the research data here is thin. Fewer verified owner reports than the others on this list. At $600, you deserve more certainty. Solid hardware on paper, but the competition above it earns that confidence. Next up, a machine with receipts. Coming in at number 4, the Camrui Hyper H1 at $438.99. Here's what gets your attention: a Ryzen 7 735HS, 24 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM, and 512 gigabytes of SSD in a mini PC under $450. That chip is legitimately quick. Owners report snappy multitasking and clean 4K output across 3 displays simultaneously. The honest catch is limited owner feedback so far. Just 152 reviews at a 4.3 rating. So long-term reliability is still an open question. For the horsepower you're getting at this price, it earns its spot. But the next one above it has a stronger track record, and that matters. Stepping into the top 3, the Boss Game P4 Ultra comes in at $419.99. That Ryzen 7773 OU paired with 16 gigabytes RAM and a full 1 terabyte NVMe SSD means you're not constantly managing storage or watching load screens eat your session time. Triple 4K display support through HDMI, DisplayPort, and Type-C is the kind of flexibility most mini PCs skip at this price. Wi-Fi 6E and dual 2.5 GLAN together mean your stream stays locked in whether you're wired or wireless. The honest catch: with only 105 reviews so far, the long-term reliability picture is still filling in. For a compact gaming and streaming build that covers the essentials without cutting corners on connectivity, it earns its price. But our number 2 pick turns the value dial even further. Coming in at number 2, the Comrui Penova P2 at $339.99. Here is what makes this one interesting. You are getting a Ryzen 7 3300U, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 256 gigabyte SSD in a box smaller than most game controllers. That combination means real multitasking headroom. Stream to Twitch while your game is running and your system is not choking. The 73300U clocks up to 4.3 GHz across 4 cores, so light gaming and streaming simultaneously is genuinely comfortable. At over 1,900 ratings, averaging 4.4 out of 5, owners back that up consistently. The honest catch: 256 gigabytes fills up fast if you install multiple game titles. A storage upgrade budget is worth factoring in. Still, for the processor, the RAM, and the price together, the value proposition is nearly impossible to argue with. If you want a capable streaming and gaming mini PC without spending flagship money, the Penova P2 earns that spot. Our number 1 pick, though, pushes it even further. And our top pick is the Boss Game E511 Pro at $227.98. Here is the thing. When a mini PC this affordable covers gaming, streaming, and triple display output all at once, it earns serious attention. The Ryzen 5 5300U with 4 cores and 8 threads keeps everyday gaming and live streaming smooth without thermal throttling. Killing your session. Dual LAN is the detail most people overlook. Wired redundancy for a streamer means your broadcast stays stable even if one connection hiccups. HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort, and USB-C outputs together mean you are running a real multi-monitor setup, not a compromised one. The honest catch is 8 GB DDR4. Power users pushing heavy workloads will feel it. But for the price, that trade-off is genuinely fair. At $227.98 for this output flexibility and processor grunt, it punches well above its category. If you want a capable, versatile mini PC for gaming and streaming without flagship spend, this is the one. So here is the quick read. The Ryzen 5 530 OU is your entry point. Capable, affordable, honest about its limits. The Penova P2 and Camrui Hyper H1 are the mid-tier workhorses, splitting on RAM versus raw chip speed. The GM K-Tech M7 Ultra trades price for DDR5 muscle, but the Boss Game P4 Ultra threads every needle, processor, storage, price, better than anything else on this list. Bottom line, the Boss Game P4 Ultra is the mini PC we'd actually put our own money on. Ryzen 7 773 OU, a full terabyte of NVMe storage, 16 GB RAM. It covers gaming and streaming without compromise. Affiliate links are below. If this helped, there's a related mini PC desk setup video queued up next. Links are below. Subscribe if budget mini PC breakdowns are useful to you.